Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Twin Flame Love Letters, well the channel is anyway. And I'm going to be doing a reading today based on some spreads that I found on Pinterest on the iPad. And this one is called Improve the Way You Accept Love. And there's going to be 6 positions. So I'm going to be doing how I currently accept love, how I can improve the way I receive love. That's number 2. Number 3 is the kind of love I attract. You know, who or what kind I attract. And number 4 is how can I change my vibration surrounding love. So number 4 is change vibe. Just do that in shorthand. Number 5 is the baggage. What baggage do you carry? And number 6 is how can I release the baggage and move on? Release, move on. Okay. So those are the positions of the cards we're going to be using, and I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. So this will be for the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine, and it will be for the collective. And it's going to be a general reading on how to improve the way you accept love. And I'm going to be doing a very cool mantra with you at the end of this reading. I must put that down on the notes, mantra, and see how it changes your life in terms of being able to receive love. I mean, if there was a formula for being able to know what affirmations to choose, you know, what the configuration is, then that would be fabulous. But by exploring all these things and these tools, I sometimes come across gems of affirmations that really do change my life and set things in motion. But sometimes you have to use the affirmation to allow it to uncover what you need to uncover, and then the the pattern becomes clear. So the pattern we're looking at today is improve the way you accept love. Alrighty, so Spirit of Love and Light, can you give us the highest love messages for the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine collective, the union connection? How can we accept love or improve the way we accept love? So we're looking for 6 cards, please, Spirit. 6 cards. I'm going to split the deck into 3. Actually, I feel like I need to do 4. Sorry. The Spirit wants me to do that. Okay. Sorry, knocked the camera. Alrighty. So position number 1 is in the middle. So we have the heart chakra, which is a good start. Number 2 is up the top right hand corner here. Number 3 is the top left hand corner over here. And number 4 is down here, giving and receiving. And number 5 is over here. And number 6 is the connection over here. Okay, so that's the positions, and we've got the bottom of the deck, which is Seek the Truth 7. So that's what we're doing. We are seeking the truth today in terms of how can we accept, how can we improve the way we accept love. And this is a sort of a rose quartz type energy for the connection, and we're going to be working on what type of love currently how you currently accept love, how you can improve it, how you receive love. Who do you attract? What type of love do you attract? How can we change our vibration? What baggage are we holding on to around unconditional love? And how do we release that? And that's number 6 there. So in Seeking the Truth, let us begin. So the first card we have is the heart chakra in the position of how I currently accept love. So as Divine Feminines, yes, we do actually have a lot of heart-based green chakra energy, and you know, that's a good thing. So it's about unconditional love, you know, connection to your spirit, connection to the oneness of life, and we are very open. Our heart chakras are very open to love, and we're very balanced in that. We're very sort of, you know, we strive to have this open heart chakra energy around unconditional love. That's really what the twin flame journey is all about, after all. And so coming back to your heart space, becoming, you know, integral and making decisions from the heart about love. And, you know, sometimes it can be tough love, you know, so, but as long as it comes from this heart space, then that's good. So position number 2 is up here, and that position is called How Can I Improve How I Receive Love? Well, here we have Believe and Succeed. So how can we improve how we receive love is literally to believe in love, believe in the light, the oneness of the spirit, and know which direction you're going. Follow that direction. Even if the seas get a bit choppy, in this card the sea is quite calm, and the sky again is heart chakra pink, so this sort of unconditional love coming down. It's hitting the blue water of truth, and it's lighting the way to show the boat the direction. What's that on the top of there? That's, I don't know what you call that in boat terms, a mast or something like that. But here is the rope, and you know, obviously somebody is steering it, and maybe this is something that gets tied up, use this to tie it up, sort of thing. But this is a, you know, this boat could be actually docked, or it could be on the water, we don't know. But in order for us to improve how we receive love, is we need to push the boat out. We need to trust the journey and release, untie the boat. That's what we need to do. We need to release the boat, and you know, the heart energy, and trust. Let go of fears and things that are holding you back. So because in position number 3 we have, what kind of love do I attract? Well, if you're doing it from a place of non-belief and fear, perhaps at the moment the blocks are, you know, that you're not believing, so it's attracting those things that are manifesting your darkest fears. You know, oh, he's not coming, it's never going to happen, am I mad, do I really believe in miracles? That sort of thing. So by, you know, how can you improve it is, yes, believe and you will succeed. But by not doing that, you will attract this sort of love. So this could be what you're attracting now. It could be that you are not believing this. It could be, you know, this is how you release it. Is number 6 is the release is helpless and hopeless. If you're feeling helpless and hopeless about this journey going towards the light, this could be blocking you and attracting the wrong type of energy into your life, or the you know, because you want this pink energy here. So when you focus on hopelessness and helplessness, that's basically what you attract, because you are your thoughts, what you attract. So How I receive love is by believing. What kind of love do I attract? Well, we can attract our deepest, darkest fears, in terms of the fear that our dreams are never going to come true, and so perhaps we're resisting it. It could be that we are in a position of resisting the truth, or resisting feeling okay with believing and just letting go. This boat seems to be harboured, but you do just need to let go. You just need to let the boat and trust that this light will guide it, and you're not controlling it at all. So imagine you're on this boat, you take that rope off, and then you just allow the light to guide it. Can you imagine if you were just sitting in that boat and just letting it take you on this calm sea of emotions, being calm whilst trusting? I quite like that imagery. That's quite a nice vision to take away with us today. I think I might try that one. So what do we have next? We have so position 4 is over here, which is how do I change my vibe? So we have here giving and receiving. So this is about balance, and it is about being willing to receive love and accept love, as well as give it. So as much as you're giving love to your twin flame, to others, you need to also return all of this to yourself. The spiritual love, the truthful love, the self-empowerment love, and the heart chakra love. Bringing that all together, and you can actually imagine yourself sitting in that boat, being guided by the light on the calm waters, and just imagine your hands holding these beautiful colours, and just there's man hands, this looks like male hands, and this looks like women's hands. This could be children's hands, I don't know. But you can change the colour of the hands, the size of the hands, the gender of the hands, but make in your own mind. And just imagine that you're sharing this light. I don't know if you've seen on Messenger, there's this little thing that goes around that people send, and it's like a little fairy dust thing that people send you. So imagine that, all colours, and giving and receiving. So as much as you give something, imagine someone, another hand, giving it back to you with just as much love that you're giving them. And then that will help you to start to release and trust, and start to get used to receiving and accepting love. Because this reading is about how to improve the way I accept love. So I think that would be a really nice visual to do, would be to imagine these hands, you giving love of some pink energy, and somebody giving you back some green energy, and it all will just flow, and then you'll just get used to feeling and receiving and accepting love. So it's really an energy exercise that, like what we would do in NLP. It's the sort of exercise we would create in an NLP exercise or training, where we would get people to feel what it feels like to give. That's the first thing, and most people would be all right with that. It's like, yes, I give you some, especially if you're a coach, we give a lot of self-empowerment energy to people, and not necessarily spiritual, especially if you're a business coach, but self-expression and truth. Yes, we do it from that place, and the heart chakra. So imagine, what we'd say is, feel what it feels like to give someone, when you're coaching, you give someone that self-empowered yellow energy. What does that feel like? Well, it feels lovely. One of the studies of happiness is it's not how much money you spend that makes you happy, it's what you spend it on. And what they found was that people were happier who spent money on things that were for other people, gifting, so buying gifts for people actually makes you happier. So that does that because of the oxytocin and that whole sort of bonding thing. And then imagine depriving somebody of their ability to feel happy and fulfilled by giving you something. If you can't receive, then you're really denying that person the ability to have that same feeling of oxytocin, that same rush of kindness that you're giving. So why should it just be you that has that feeling? So perhaps that will help you feel better about receiving love. Okay, so we've got two visualizations here. We've got sitting in a boat, taking off the rope, relaxing in these calm waters, and trusting that the light will take you towards the right path that is divinely guided with this higher love. And then you're in the boat, and maybe with 4 or 5, maybe you can imagine yourself sitting with your twin or with a certain person that you need to do this exercise with. Imagine you're sitting in the boat with them, and you're all passing around and practicing receiving and giving and receiving love, energy, and all sorts of wonderful gifts. Then we've got this position here is number 5, which is what is the baggage? So this is number 10. So in terms of to improve the way we accept love, the baggage is your inability to go with the flow. Because of this blockage of the darkest fears of giving and receiving, perhaps, or actually believing in love, perhaps it's not even about belief, perhaps it's about just feeling free to give and receive, more likely to receive. And so the baggage could be causing a block in the flow and stopping the flow, stopping the completion. This is a 10 card. And so the baggage that you're carrying is actually preventing the ripples of these sort of giving and receiving energies to flow towards you, through you, and for you. And this could be because you're feeling helpless and hopeless. Now, I know these are in the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But actually the story is just, it can be just told that, how do you release? Number 6 is release. So you need to release the feelings of helpless and hopelessness, which is creating you to have a block around belief and trusting that, this light can guide you, which is causing these fears and attracting fear-based energies towards you. I mean, I don't mean like terrifying fears. I mean just lower vibration things like ego stuff. That's what I mean by that. And this one here is how do you change your vibration? Is you start to learn to give and receive. You start to feel okay about receiving, and doing these little exercises, these visualizations, will help you to accept love, self-love, unconditional love more easily, because your heart's already open. You're just a little bit wary, and there's just a little bit more work to do, and this could be the very thing that sets that boat free, this one exercise. Because sometimes when we do stuff in NLP, we'll say, just release the boat, and they'll go, oh, I can't, it feels too scary. So it could be that this piece needs to go before the feeling okay with receiving love, before they feel safe to let the boat out onto the water. And we always allow our clients to choose. We never force them, to say, release the boat, go on, do it, like Tony Robbins type way. We always gently suggest and get permission from the client to say, okay, it's too hard to let go, to allow this boat to go yet. There's something blocking me. And then, we might suggest, well, the cards are suggesting that this is the thing that needs to be done. So then we integrate it all, and then you just check with yourself, do I feel okay about letting this boat out on the water now? Do I trust this light enough? Or do I still feel I need to control this boat? Can I let go? Can I let go of this boat? And can I be guided by the light? And when you feel okay with that genuinely, when you genuinely believe that you are strong enough to receive, then you can let go of the boat. So nobody's forcing you to do anything, but this is a little exercise in how to improve the way you accept love. So let's just do a little clarifier on these. I'm going to use the Osho Zen because they're the closest to me. So I would love you to do these exercises actually in reality and start to collect these different techniques and tools that I'll be teaching you because I am an NLP trainer, and I've had many years of experience in that, and to me it just comes natural to build in the NLP with the tarot, with a spiritual, obviously with a spiritual twin flame journey take. I know sometimes NLP gets a bad rap, but I use it with spiritual energy, and for me, I could see the link between NLP and spirituality straight away, and particularly when I did A Course in Miracles, that was absolutely mind-blowing. I couldn't believe how synchronistic NLP and the real philosophy of NLP. I mean, people that come out of some of the trainings, they sort of make it seem like horrible cults, but if you use it with a heart based energy, then it's not a problem. It's about visualizing, changing your thoughts, changing your energy. It's neuro-linguistic programming after all, so we're reprogramming using our minds. So here we have the creator source, and that's going to go clarify the heart energy, which is the way I accept energy is, yes, absolutely. We, as divine feminines, we accept love. We accept love through the creator source. We are absolutely obsessed with getting connection with the divine, aren't we? So that's pretty much clarified that one. How can I improve how I receive love? Osho Zen, can you give us a message for how can I improve how I receive love? Okay, so we've got the burden here. Release the burden of not believing. Release the boat. Release the burden of control so that you can just go with that flow and complete the cycle of the energy that's yearning to be released. So release the burden, because this is probably how you feel, this sort of oh, and then you've got this ego saying no, that way, and she's on your back, but maybe you just want to release her, get off your back and just sit back and chill and let the light guide you. That does actually feel quite good. So what have we got? The next one, oh, this one wanted to come out. There you go. Postponement. So yes, it is actually postponing the let's say the union, because this is about how to accept love. Who or what kind of love are we attracting? We're delaying it by not believing and taking on the burden of controlling, trying to control. So that's good clarification for that. So the next one is, here we have suppression with the giving and receiving. So the completion, how do I change my vibe? How do you complete, how do you stop, how do you end this block? You complete the cycle of not being able to receive or feeling uncomfortable about receiving. So that's another good clarification for that. This is what doing this action is what is going to end the suppression of the successful thinking. That's what I'm getting there. So let's go for card number 5, which is the baggage. Can we clarify the card number 5, the baggage flow? Here we have a thunderbolt, which is the tower. So that is the death of the ego. And again, it's clarifying the fact that when you put an end to the suppression of belief in your trust. It kind of is like a tower moment, because perhaps you've done this pattern all your life and now it's time for you to let it go. And sometimes when people do these exercises with me, they do release because they have an insight about, oh my God, I've been living this way all my life and I needn't have. A simple exercise like this has just unlocked and unleashed my belief and has helped me see. So sometimes it can create a bit of a tower moment. So just warning you there that that could be it, but it's generally a positive sort of epiphany, bittersweet sometimes, but you know, it's better to move forward. And the number card, sixth position here is, how do I release and move forward? How do I release and move forward? So we've got the Tower. Whoa. And we've got the Abundance card here. So that is, how do I release and move forward? Knowing that you have an abundance of support around you. Spiritual energy. You've got the sun and the moon here. Everything is balanced. Everything is working. Bringing in abundance. And releasing this inability to believe by unlocking the boat with the giving and receiving exercise, allowing your energy to really get into that, embody that, will go from helpless and hopeless, lack, haven't got it, won't have it, never have it, to absolutely, I will have it. Look at all the green leaves here, all the colours, totally abundant. And again, we've got the rainbow coming down here, which is turned from the light into the rainbow. So you've got all the rays coming down, and so you're going from a lack mentality to an abundance mentality by doing this exercise of sitting in the boat and giving and receiving. So you're giving to someone the yellow light and it feels good, and then you're going to allow someone, so you're visualizing this, but you can actually do it with a group of friends if you want to. Allow them to give you love, allow them to give you a compliment, and see how that feels. Sometimes it can be very, very awkward feeling for somebody to say something nice to you. So you need to get used to that feeling, because that's what's blocking you and that's what's postponing the union. So, and this will open up the abundance. So now I'm going to do Romance Angels. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck for the possibilities, for the Oshen, is possibilities. Okay, so possibilities are there if we unleash the energy that allows them to come in. And yeah, so great. All right, so let's clarify each of these positions with the Romance Angel, and let's see how it impacts the union. How is it going to impact our union by doing all these exercises? And I really enjoy doing these, building in the NLP stuff that I do with the tarot, because I love things to be useful and take away lesson and, you know, immediate change, something you can do to take away a little practice. Ooh, here we are. So the first one is passion, and that's in the first position. Sorry, I hope the connection is still there. Here, passion, which is how you currently accept love. With the heart, through the source, with passion. So that's really, really excellent. So we're going to go to position number 2 now, which is, how can I improve how I receive love? Flirt. So yes, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, instead of this heavy energy of, oh, twin flame, where is he? Whatever. Whatever you're feeling around that's blocking your belief in the ability to go with the flow there. Perhaps start to flirt, dance, do something joyous. Loosen up. That's the message. Loosen up. Okay, so I'm going to go over to this one here, to the What kind of love are you attracting in the light of this burdensome energy that maybe some of you are experiencing? Free yourself. So there you go. You need to free yourself because it's causing a block, and by flirting you will free the energy and be able to loosen up the tightness on the darker spheres and speed up the process of union, or at least enjoy the process of waiting a little bit, be in a better space. So the next one is keep an open mind. So keep an open mind when your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yeah, this is perhaps maybe what you're suppressing, what you're holding on to is, you know, that person is my twin flame and he's not going to be anybody else. So whether he is or not, or she is or not, it really doesn't matter. The most important point is that you open up your mind, open up your energy by giving love to everyone. And I read once that you have to treat everybody as if they were your twin flame, because it's all preparing you to meet your true twin flame. So keep an open mind. By doing this exercise, it will help you to open your mind, be a little bit freer, and maybe start, you know, a little bit of flirting with some other people. It won't do any harm at all, I don't think, as long as you've got your boundaries. And let's go to this position here, number 5, which is the baggage. What is the baggage? So far we have stopping the flow, but we need a tower moment to release that. The realization that you can receive. Love yourself first. So yeah, that's it. This love yourself, where you're receiving or giving to people, allow yourself to receive first. And that will it could be an epiphany, you know, but it will make you more attractive. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yeah, absolutely. When you are free as a bird, you know, you are more catchable, sort of thing. You're more of an attractive proposition because your energy is free. It's not needy. It's not sticky. You know, nobody wants a needy person hanging on to them. You need someone who's independent and whole. So loving yourself first will absolutely give you that strategy and that pattern and that energy to attract through the source, and will attract greater passion for yourself, for everything you do, without this heavy, burdensome energy that is a thing. And I'm going to do a lovely mantra at the end of this. So can we have the number 6 card, which is how do I release? What do I need to release to improve the way I accept love? So recognize that you do deserve love. You do deserve love. You are lovable. And that's absolutely amazing, because my mantra, which I'm going to share with you now, is, so if you've got a pen or paper or record it, and here at the bottom of the deck we've got worth waiting for. So even though it's being postponed, love is always there, and it knows that you're worth waiting for. It doesn't sort of put you down and say, oh God, you know, why are you taking so long? It doesn't berate you. I know you'll do it in your own time, and love is waiting for you, and it knows you are worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. That's what it says. So the mantra, and I want you to just, you know, what I want you to do is have beautiful colours in your hand. Now they can change. And what I want you to do is fill your hand with this beautiful light, these different lights, and you're going to give it to yourself. So you're going to take that love and you're going to stroke your arms, and you're going to say these words: I am love, I am loving, I am loved. And again, I am love. And imagine the colours now going in, giving yourself that those colours of that love, empowerment. I am love. I am loving. I am loved. I am love. I am loving. I am loved. I am love. I am loving. I am loved. And what that's doing is it's changing your mind and your focus to train it into that direction. The fact that you're lovable. Now sometimes when I get clients, they can't even say I am loved. I am lovable. They can't say that. It's too hard for them. So do it, you know, start gently. I am love. You can just say I am love. I am love. And you are love, because this is the heart chakra, and this is, cards have actually confirmed that this is the type of love that you're attracting. The heart chakra love. This is how you attract it. You attract it to the heart through source, which is what? Love. And what is it? What does it create? Passion. So I am love. I am loving. I am loved. And this will start to install the beliefs within you just naturally, calmly, and you'll just naturally start to feel love, loving and loved. So I hope that helps you today. Please do put these things into practice and enjoy the journey. Namaste. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.